Hi everyone, my name is Maya, aka Maya Glitters, and I'm a kidpreneur, content creator, and fashion blogger. Today I'm joined by Geneva, London. So could you introduce yourself?
I'm Geneva, London. I'm 10 years old. I play the drums and I love to inspire people, and I'm glad to be here today.
Perfect. Okay, so what have you been doing today?
I've been doing my typical day. Except this. This is a big thing. So what I've been doing is I woke up at 5 a.m., not p.m. My drums, I have a drum kit downstairs that doesn't make as much noise. So I use that for my lessons at 5:30. Then I do my schoolwork, like my languages, maths, etc. I have my me time, I chill.
Yeah.
And what I do in my free time is like I do things that are creative. Like, for example, I draw, I do art, and I write.
Yeah.
And it's just a fun experience. And also, sometimes I just chill.
Yeah, I think everyone needs downtime. Yeah. So how do you balance your normal life and education and also the drums? How do you balance it all?
Well, I'm homeschooled, so it's easy for me because my drumming is part of my academic. I'm learning the drums, it just feels like any other day.
Yeah. So you absolutely love drumming, right?
Love it.
So you've been drumming for I believe 3 years, which is quite a long time. Who taught you?
Oh, my dad. So I've been drumming for about 3 going on 4 years in 2 months.
Wow.
Shall I tell you how I started drumming?
Yeah, definitely.
How I started is when I was little, I wanted to get on the stage. I was always climbing on it at church.
Yeah.
And I had to be, as a result, I was carried off. So my parents decided one day, why don't we get Geneva to do something on the stage? Because we could see she really has an urge to be on there. So that's when I started doing drumming, and I didn't start straight on the kit because I don't think the neighbors would have been happy with that. So what happened is basically they got me an electric drum kit for my 7th birthday. But before that, I was drumming because I was practicing on pillows, and I had a drum pad that was like very bouncy. I got recognition from people like Stormzy and MC Hammer.
Yeah.
But the thing is, after a while, my drum kit was like, oh, I'm tired. So it just wasn't having it, so it broke. So I got another one, and I started doing drumming on there. And this is where the story also begins, because I got on Little Big Shot. That was like when I was still 7.
Yeah, I watched it. It was really good.
After that, I was on like the Fruit Shoot ad.
Oh yeah.
Because I done it first in like, was it 2018? And then the next one was in 2019. So that was 2 years in a row.
Cool.
And then after that, like, I started to do things like I done my first recording with a band.
Yeah.
And I played drums for them. And after that, the things got bigger and bigger.
Yeah, so out of your many achievements, what do you think's been your biggest or like most meaningful?
Honestly, I'd say it would be starting.
Yeah.
The start always gives it a kick. It always boosts like a cannon.
So obviously you love your drums. So what do you hope your drums do to others? Like, I know earlier you mentioned that you want to inspire others. What else do you want with your drums, and how do you want it to affect other people?
I want to make sure that they know what's going on. They know my mission, because my mission is to inspire people and also to make sure they're listening to the right things. Because sometimes when people hear advice, like say for example the common phrase "practice makes perfect," they get misled. So I want to make sure that people, especially children, don't get misled. So the children are our future. And if we don't train them to be the adults that people are today, then or even better, then what is our future going to be like?
Yeah, definitely. I totally agree with you, because there are a lot of misconceptions nowadays, and I think it's really important that kids and I mean younger people just start to do what they love now rather than wait till they're adults, if that makes sense, and just start doing what you love and what you're doing and inspiring others to do the same. I just think it's really important, because I saw on your YouTube channel you do some like motivation Mondays and that sort of thing. Can you tell me more?
So on Mindset Monday, I inspire people to play their way, which is basically 2 simple steps. Be yourself. Out from the crowd, not trying to be like anybody else. We're all in different lanes. We can't cut someone's lane, because like, for example, if I'm a drummer and one of my other friends are drummers, and we're both like doing the thing, even if one of us is more popular than each other, that doesn't mean we have to go into competition.
Because then it means that you're not going to be sort of constantly against them. Instead, you're going to be working together, collaborating together, and building up each other. So I think that's really important. So far, you've done a lot in terms of drumming, and you've had lots of sort of commercials, and you've been to so many events. But what's your like absolute dream when it comes to drumming? Like, where do you like want to be in 5 or 10 years' time? What's your absolute dream?
Okay, just to set it straight, my mission is bigger than drumming.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking in 5 years having my own clothing brand, being a clothing designer, and that also leads to me performing and stuff. And then when I'm 20, I want to be going to uni, as well as learning, teaching, and being a music teacher too. The truth is, what I'm doing right now is leading to me becoming a businesswoman.
Yeah, I think it's really cool to have sort of big dreams, and not just like one limited dream. So who would you say is your role model?
In drumming, it would be Sheila E., the Pocket Queen. Like, the people that I'm going to mention, they also follow me online. I'm inspired by people like Uncle Spanky, and he's played with Lauryn Hill and much other artists too.
Yeah. Are lockdown like restrictions affecting what you do? Like,
lockdown isn't affecting me that much, because I'm basically doing what I normally do. But the only thing that's changing is Saturdays and Sundays. I was doing Zoom calls with my Performing Arts Academy, and now I'm glad that we're back together in real life, because I like that.
It's a bit annoying when everything's online. I mean, it's okay, like sometimes and in moderation. I know that you like do a lot of filming of your drumming and you post it online on Instagram and YouTube. So not in that way, because it does make a difference. Because like just not being around people can just get really boring sometimes.
Let me just give an amen to that. I'm going to tell you to preach, because that is true. Oi.
How would you describe your style sense? Because I've seen you on stage. You wear some epic pieces, like the studs. Like, tell me more about your style sense and how you describe your kind of clothing style and that sort of thing.
I'd say I fly through styles, because like I have a bit of a punk style, and sometimes I have a hip hop style. Sometimes I have different styles, because as you see, I'm wearing a punkish style here with these and that.
Yeah. So, I really like them. They're really nice. So you've gone to a lot of events, obviously. What have been your favourite pieces? Because I know that sometimes when you go into like professional shows and that sort of thing, you actually get style. What have been some of like your favourite memories in terms of fashion and what you've worn?
What I've worn. Okay, so I'd say this, because I done some photo shoots with the outfits for the magazine, and this was one of my favorites. And also, I had this princess dress, which loose here, and then it was like, and it had the stripy trousers there.
Yeah.
Like, and also, I like wearing my rings because look.
Oh yeah, they just add that extra bit of, you know, chic and stuff. Yeah.
I have a lot of bling on because I have these hair clips.
Oh, that's really nice.
Thank you. So I'm very versatile with my style. Sometimes I'd be punk. Sometimes I'd do a bit of like a summer vibe.
Yeah.
I have a bit of a versatility.
Bit of everything. So you also mentioned a bit earlier that you might want to be a fashion designer when you're older and start your own clothing brand. What makes you want to do that?
What makes me want to do that is because I love clothing. They're just so stylish. Like,
yeah, I just love it.
Because you get to express yourself with clothing. Like, colorfulness, pattern, bling. And then, like, you can do your thing and it could still work.
Yeah. I also love fashion in that sense as well, because I just love the way that you don't have to be a specific person, a specific this, a specific that. You can be anyone, and it's just another way to sort of express yourself and show yourself in a very like creative way. And at the same time, it's very nice and it usually looks very nice. And I just love the way it's so versatile and can be used in so many different ways.
Speaking of that, I really love your outfit.
Thank you.
The styles of it, like how it looks, and even the part here, the frill. I really like it.
Oh, thank you. I actually got it from a fashion show in, I think, 2018. I attended and I presented there, and they gave me this shirt. I really like it as well because it's sort of got kind of puff neck sort of thing, if you look.
It looks so nice.
Thank you. About the drumming, what advice would you give to children who want to maybe start learning an instrument or become successful or want to inspire others like you have to so many other people?
What I'd say is to make sure you stick to one thing. Don't have a thing. Don't stick to the thing, but have a thing to focus on. Have a focus. Like I focus on drums, although I play multiple instruments. You've got to build on what you've got, because you can't have a big house without the foundation. And also I'd say don't stick to the thing. You've got to have it, but don't stick to it, because if you just have that thing, like you won't be able to have bigger opportunities than the instrument you play, the thing you do, and you'll just be stuck to that thing. Like I'm not Geneva London the drummer, I'm just Geneva London, because although I'm known for playing drums, I do other things too. It's like a present. You're given a gift of talent, and you're given it, and you unravel it in different parts of you.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, you're so good. You should be a motivational speaker. Honestly, I'd pay.
I have motivational videos.
Go check out Geneva London's YouTube. So just to kind of finish this little chat, I have a couple of quick fire questions I'd like to ask you. Sunshine or rain?
Rain, because you get to jump in puddles.
Oh yeah, I love doing that. Ice cream or biscuits?
Biscuits, because I'm a vegan and not a lot of ice cream is vegan.
Yeah. And finally, pom-pom key rings or pom-pom hairbands?
Okay, that's a hard one. I'm stuck.
Okay.
I love pom-poms and everything.
Yeah, same. They just brighten up any look.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much for letting me interview you and talk to you. I've really enjoyed it.
Thanks you for interviewing me. I love the experience.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Hope to see you soon in person.
Hope to see you soon too.
Bye.
Au revoir.